Now, this deck is one that I actually saw a little while ago, just after Temporal Forces rotated in Japan, actually, where this deck actually did well in a City League. And it's all about one card specifically, and that is Kingdra. With that World Tide, being able to look at the top 6 cards of your deck and do 60 damage to any Pokemon anywhere. Wow! It does 60 damage for each energy you find there to any Pokemon, basically. And with 26 energy, odds are you're going to be finding that quite often. And with a reader, getting the Kingdras out ain't that hard. Plus, the new Buddy Puffin really helps so much when setting up, of course. The new Prime Capture for Gust is also very strong in a deck that doesn't play any boss. And Basculegion, of course, is great with Kingdra to recover the energy that Kingdra discards. And it plays Larry. I know. Who'd have thought a deck that could do well plays Larry? Well, indeed it does, as it allows you to find 2 Pokemon if you flip heads, or 1 basic Pokemon if you flip tails. The deck seems a little goofy at the surface, but trust me, when it gets going, it is absolutely deadly. So let's get into some games and see how deadly we can be. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, PTCGL Store, where you can buy codes to bling out your decks using code FTW for 5% off and whatnot. You can buy and sell collectible Pokemon cards live, and they're even giving you £10 off your first purchase using my special link. Links to all sponsors are in the description below, but for now, let's get going. Oh, I also forgot Cycling Road is being played at Valiant. I've seen a few Entei Valiants pop up now because people are talking about it like crazy. But here we are. Let's just go for double horsey then, just be on the safe side. Throw Rotom down, and the draw is going to start coming through here. Concealed cards probably draw 2 more energy. Oh yes, would you look at that? Cycling Road probably draw 2 an energy. Probably should Pokegear first, but let me have my fun, okay? All right, we'll attach to the Greninja for retreats, and we will just Rotom here. Instant charge. We already have the Kingdra. This is the great thing, right? It's like, okay, just get a horsey down, and you get in a reader, and you're off. You're going. So let's see if we can get oppressive here. I'm glad I got the 2 horsey down. I probably would have gone for... Nah, definitely go for 2 horsey. Okay, so it is a Future Box deck, which is kind of good, because it means we're taking 2 prizes every turn, so long as we actually hit. But there's also the downside that we're weak to lightning, and therefore we're going to be very easily amped. So there's actually 2 big benefits here for both of us. Really interesting to see how it works. Also, does Baton apply if it's on the bench? I think it's only in the active. So if they do have a charged up charged up hands with Baton attached to it, we can KO it and have it not distribute that energy, which is really good. They're going to switch into Valiant here. I don't think this is a hands build though. I have a feeling this is just like straight Valiant with these double Valiant plays here. Look at this. While we have the 2 horsies. So yeah. And then Iono. Oh, for God's sake. Why don't I always get Iono out of good hands, man? But all the time. All the time. Oh, we get Iono straight back into one. We're fine. We're cooking. Another one. Depends if you have the switch here or not as to whether or not you want to do this. I'm assuming this is just Valiant Crown. Okay, I'm kind of down for this because not only are you buffing the attack, you're also doing your Tachyon bits. Bro, this is what? This is just Valiant. All right, low key, I'm absolutely digging this, except for the fact that I don't like it. I don't want to come up against it, you know, especially when I'm evolving from low HP Pokemon. It's not fun. Well, okay, let's see what we get. So I actually want to read it here, obviously. I'm actually going to get another Kingdra and then grab the rare candy because if I find another rare candy, that's double Kingdra. That goes a long way. Let's see. I might go for double Basculin as well. God, it's horrible because they're all going to get KO'd, but I think I got to do it, man. It has to happen, blood. All right, let's conceal cards here. Hopefully find some more stuff. Oh, I actually can't Cycling Road now, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Let's just do this. Evolve that horsey for sure. And retreat, attaching energy, and see if we get some hits, man. Let's hope. Oh, let me Pokegear first, actually. And we'll get an Arida. That's nice. We saw Larry there, but we didn't need it. Let's go for another Pokegear, and we get Larry that time. Okay, that's nice. And we'll go for Wild Tide. We should hit some good energy count here, please. Oh, yes, baby. Okay, 300 damage. Bye! Oh, yeah, that's what I love. This deck does this quite a bit. We just need to hope they don't just absolutely annihilate us here. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. They can do, of course, 60 damage, so they could just Oko the horsey or Oko a Basculin. But thankfully, there is no such thing anymore as the dreaded Medicham that was able to take extra turns. Thank God for that, because that really does go a long way. If I was you, I would take out a horsey for sure, because you should know by now that I have the evolution in hand here. So what's our damage output right now, by the way, of the... Is that a devolution? Come off it. All right, you devolved a little too early, I'd say. Probably would have given that an extra turn, you know? But with that 9 energy, I am hitting enough here just to KO the Miraidon with Basculegion. So I might just go for that, especially that attacks for free. So let's Cycling Road. And then obviously... Oh, yes. Okay, we are talking here. Then we go for Concealed Cards. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's Irida. We'll get ourselves a rare candy and a Basculin. Bro, I'm about to pop everything into play. This is good. Except they've probably got another TM Devo coming, so we've got to be wary of that. Maybe I'd be a bit more aware of that. Maybe I just hold the candy and not evolve. Yeah, Okay, we could see another TM Devo, so I'm not going to be stupid here. I will double Basculegion, though, like that. And I will Rare Candy onto the Horsey, and then just hold, I think. And then just go for my retreat, and then Basculegion, right? Yeah, retreat, Basculegion. Let's do that. I will attach to the Kingdra. And there we go, 240, baby. So you're seeing the synergy here now. Obviously, it goes back into the deck. The Kingdra can use it. Obviously, we've seen this all before. But in this rotation, it's like, if it works, it's really strong, man. I can see how it done well in a tournament. It's kind of a surprise deck. What, they scoop? Oh, brother. Okay, we're cooking. I like this opening hand. If you ask me, got Rare Candy, got Greninja. We are talking. All right, let's throw an energy here and then go for the Greninja. I'm assuming they're going to know what's going on here and they're going to bench Manaphy. But if they don't, we could very, very, very much punish them. Do I throw this down now? There's no reason to. I'll end turn here. The next turn we can Kingdra and maybe get a different item card. It'd be kind of cool to see if I could get something else. Artisan, yes. Oh my God, how much I love that card in this matchup. Just lets me bench everything. It's lovely. See what they do though. They get a Pidgey and they worker? Hey, I was going to use that. You bloody fraud. What the hell's all that about? All right, they're going to call for family, I guess. Don't they drop to worker? He's like, no one's using Artisan except for me. It's only me. I'm only allowed to do that. It's just me. Absolutely bonkers. Do they see the Manaphy? You should get Pidgey Manaphy here. Wow. Okay, just give me more. Thank you very much. So the biggest threat here is the Charmander, right? Obviously the Entei seems fun and all, but the Charmander really is the culprit here. We don't want to get Charizard coming out anytime soon. So if we want to get ahead on prize cards, whoa, okay, we just hit it, bro. No what? All right, well, in this case, I'm not doing any gusting. Bro, I can't anyway. Okay, that's fine. I can get this and this. I can get double Kingdra out now. This is ridiculous. Alrighty, let's make like a Mario and let's go. Rare Candy into Kingdra. And again, don't you dare devolve me, otherwise I will disown you. We go into another Kingdra, attach an energy to that Kingdra. We'll throw the Basculegion down and we'll throw the horse. Why not? Well tied. We should hit enough at least. Whoa, that's a pain. Okay, I guess that's the high roll nature. You must be joking, really? I got 1 out of 26 in the deck. You give me 1? I had to KO the Charmander, bro. And you didn't even give me that glorification. Terrible. It's all right. It's all right. It'll work out eventually. They come up with Zard. We'll just take out Entei. We'll get there. Don't worry. Oh, there's another Pidgey and another Charmander and a Jack. What they get off this Jack says everything here. They're going to Charizard in barrel. They have Rare Candy. And I think trying to OHKO that Charizard is probably the priority. We can OHKO it, but we do need all 6 energy, which is tough. There's Charizard. We can also 2-hit KO with the Basculegion. Nonetheless, here we... Wait, you're not going to attack Charizard? Are you going to attack Entei this turn? They're caping it. Right. So we need to hit effectively 170, right? 170 will do the job. So we need to hit 3 energy off the heads in order to KO this Entei because we hit it for weakness. So that's fine. Okay. It just means we need less energy to take the KO. But no, it means we need 1 more energy instead of 2. Okay, that's fine. We should hit it. Is the Basculegion actually doing enough? Basculegion does 2. No, it's not. it ain't. It's nowhere near that yet. So in good time, it will happen. In good time. Energy. No, Reader. Oh my God. I'm getting some beautiful top decks here. This is incredible. Right. Let's go for a... I will conceal card. We're probably drawing 2 energy, but you never know. What? Okay. We are popping off. Okay, let's just get this here. That's lovely. Mate, I'm being very blessed right now. I cannot even lie. I just need those good top decks, you know? I could counter catch eventually, but I think the Pokegear probably makes more sense here. And let's evolve into the other Kingdra. And we will well tied. Do we get 6? No, we get 4, but that's enough to take out the Entei. Because the weakness applies, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 2 prizes there. Force the single prize board. No Rotom in play. That's lovely. Another Kingdra. We could just keep going, mate. At this rate, Jesus. Watch him for a TM Devo. I'm seeing a Devo come in, Rubs. I'm telling you, it's coming. If they do, we just lose. I'm sorry. We are hard countered by Devo. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It's true. But we move. So as you can see, this deck is surprise factor. Pure surprise factor. Also, I have literally just remembered the one thing everyone forgets. Terra types cannot be hit on the bench. So thankfully, I didn't try and poke the Charizard for whatever reason I would have, because actually I'm doing no damage to it. Funnily enough, it has its own bench barrier because it has everything, literally. Surprised Dragapult is in a Terra type at this rate. Right, let's see if we can hit the big 6, eh? The big 6. Currently hitting 200 with Basculegion, but I think I will go for another Kingdra here. Can always follow up with the Bas. I want to get the KO, bro. That's what I want. I want a KO now. Another Poffin top deck? Excuse me. This is looking outrageous. Right, I need the energy, so I'm not going to conceal cards. I'm just going to Pokegear here. Yeah, failed the Pokegear, but that's perfectly fine. Let's just come up with the energy. I don't play Poffin, I think. I'm all out. Yeah, I'm all out of juice. Let's Wild Tide and see what we get. Come on, give me something. It's not all of it, but it is actually a KO on the Pidgey. Or do I go for the Charmeleon and just say you have to set up another Zard? What do I do? Do I go for... No, Bibs is pointless. Pidgey... Usually people will say Pidgey here, right? Maybe they're just getting Charizard either way. No, but I don't want them to pivot between between two Charizards. And Pidgeot, if they get Pidgeot EX, that's actually an easy 2-hit. Okay, all right, fine. I'm going to go for Charmeleon because if they get Pidgeot EX, then that actually is a 1-hit KO. A more easier 1-hit KO, should I say, with Kingdra or with the Prime. Oh my God, we're doing 280. What? Bro, please. Get Pidgeot out, I beg you. We just win. Go on, get Pidgeot. You won't do it. By the way, Jirachi is the Manaphy you've misplayed there. Arven, get Pidgeot. Go on. You know you want to. You know you really want to get that Pidgeot out. Rare candy. Devolution. Devolution's coming in, boys. Go on. Let's go. Okay, they don't see it, bro. They don't see it. They ain't seeing the play. They're not seeing it at all. This is why this deck done well, because the Prime Catcher. The Prime Catcher coming out just gives it that gust. Oh, it's wonderful. They're going to quick search. And again, reiterating, we currently have game here. So long as there's no shenanigans, they can't Roxanne. They can't Iono. They've played Arven. They can counter catch it. That's the one thing I'm worried about. They put a Radzard down. They're not seeing it. And they have been punished for it. Fine, take out my Kingdra. But I win because of, thankfully, literally perfect maths. We're hitting 300 right now with Basculegion. Bro, this way I could just take out the actual Charizard if I get one more energy. But we have the Prime. We're not going to mess about. Oh my God. Does Arena get us an energy? I'd love to get an energy in Okoazard. But no, we'll finish off, KO the Pidgeot with the Basculegion. And that is going to be wonderful GG's. This is the power of Kingdra right now. So long as it goes your way, I have to say. Because there are some times where it can get a bit, 7 energy hand. 26 energy, it's going to happen. Oh, Larry, what a pleasure it is to see you. And yeah, typical stuff. Concealed cards, top deck and energy is what you see all the time in this kind of matchup. But I love the fact that we've managed to pull off a Horsey here. Always attached for potential pivot. And we end our turn. We have a Kingdra. Next turn again. Like, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. We're playing Dialga. So no Manaphy is the most likely thing here. That said, these Digger Claws Beldum aren't giving me much confidence into knowing what my opponent is actually playing. Because it's definitely not any sort of top tier or popular deck in that space. So let's conceal cards. And 2 energy. Lovely. Well, imagine that, guys. We got 2 energy, right? We've prized the Kingdra. That's important to know. Prized the Pokegear. And have also prized a Basculegion. Okay, sure thing. Price checking? Whoa, Sean, have you turned a new leaf here? That's outrageous behavior. Let's just rare candy, retreat, and we'll go for a Well Tie. This is what Kingdra's all about, putting on pressure. Turn 2 and taking, granted, not huge damage, but the Kingdra gets better as the game continues, all right? Especially after a Basculegion swing, mate, Kingdra just gets stupid strong. Ridiculous levels of strong. I'm hoping I hit heads on Larry here so I can get like another Basculin and then, oh no, don't just Basculegion. I think I Basculegion and then get a Horsey if I get it. There's a meta. What? If I don't get a Donk here, they're gonna evolve into Metang and have to hit with that? Okay, Iono. Bro, I was about to say, I was like, yo, is that all you've got? No, shots. Okay, all right. Not against this hand, actually. In fact, it's kind of great. An Arena would be the absolute icing on the cake. We can always dig for that. They go for a Metal Maker. Have they really not got another basic? You must be joking. You ain't got a basic. No way. What deck are you playing, my Don? What the hell? They pass? All right, let's have a bit of fun. Let's go for a Wild Tide and see how much we would have got with it. There you go, it's enough. Ay, that's crazy. All right, we'll do another game. Hey, listen, it happens to the best of us. All right, it does happen to the best of us. Okay, we are going second, so Larry's gonna guarantee us something here. This is actually a nice use case promotion, I guess you could say, or a use case, just a use case, yeah, for Larry, because I actually want a Basculin here. So the fact that I have Barry just guarantees it, which is nice. So even if you get the 1 Tails, as you can see, I'd love double heads though, so let's get Basculin plus Greninja. We do. Actually, no, we get Basculin and then we get Kingdra, right? We do that because we already have the rare candy in play. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Then I will retreat, and then I can Basculin and get myself Greninja and another Horsey. That's kind of what we want here. So let's retreat, and let's gather the crew, and we go for Horsey. Oh, we've prized Greninja. No shots. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to get another Basculin down, yeah. Of course, I prize Greninja. Typical. But thankfully, we do have the rare candy Kingdra in hand, so that's fine at least. And you can't go wrong with a bit of Prime as well, can you? And yes, the Manaphy is there. That's going to be a nuisance, but we can just Oko the active quite comfortably here. So as long as we can just Oko actives, that's also fine. I don't mind the fact that you can't hit the bench right now. As long as they put 2 prizes in the active and we are swinging with Kingdra, I'm a happy fella. There's Greninja and a Nest Ball. No Puffin, interestingly enough, for the Goldengle. I'm assuming they're looking for that Palkia. No. Oh, they must have prized Palkia? There's no way you don't do Palkia here, right? Because Palkia can be an attacker anyway if you like go behind. And also you have this like beautiful bench for Greninjas to take advantage of. So it's funny, right? I talk about decks not like respecting like Manaphy as much. I myself in this deck, I'm not playing this. Oh, then again, it wasn't built by me, so I could just blame someone else. Oh, lovely stuff. Not only do I steal content, I blame them for making it for me. Okay, so I actually am in a bit of a pickle here because I need to retreat. The problem here is it's not really going to go my way because if I need to retreat, then I need to attach. So I should have attached last turn. Oh, no, I did, didn't I? So what I do here then is I gather the crew again, I think. And I don't think I own it. What am I talking about? I don't think I do anything here. Yeah, because I want to kill that Gholdengo. I want my prize map to be 2/2/2. And so currently, yeah, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to attach here just in case they don't take a KO and then just gather the crew again. Reason being, let's just get too horsey. Reason being is they have no idea what my deck is. They just gave me the big question mark. But yeah, reason being is because if I if I go for the Kingdra this turn and attack, I have to prime catch. And that means I'm only taking one prize card. And I don't want that. I want to be, as I said, 2/2/2. So I'm happy them taking a prize and then me being able to just respond with the 1-hit KO. That's perfectly fine. So long as I get the 1-hit KO. We saw that 1 energy last time, didn't we? That was rough. But also what's great is Kingdra in the later parts of the game actually gets stronger too. So that's good to bear in mind. Pokestop. Interesting, that one. We don't play such a high support account. And we do have some decent items. So I think I might try and use this Pokestop. But then again, if you hit Irida, it's just, you just lose. Like your Iridas are so crucial. That's why there's no Pokestop in this deck and instead cycling Road, because Pokestop can be too punishing, but also really good. But then again, you probably just get free energy in the discard pile 9 times out of 10. But even that's not bad because it sets up Basculin anyway. Nonetheless, we need to make sure this Basculin is protected at all costs because 1 Basculegion is really what you need in the game. And it's a top deck of energy, of course. Let's go for a rare candy here and get the Kingdra out. We kind of need a KO here right now. I'll be honest with you. This hand is not helping. No, it's too early. I'm not going to commit to Pokestop unless I need to. Please. Oh my God. Yep, there's that 60. That's rough. That's rough. And here you're seeing the other side of the coin. Oh God, there's a Palkia. Oh, they're planning for they're planning for Greninja next turn as well. Maybe I should have got a Rotom down for potential draw. Oh, I'm feeling bad. I need an Arena top deck, please. Just give me an Arena top deck and we're fine. Go on. Worker. That's the second time I've seen it today. Why is this support just come out of nowhere again? Oh, I don't know. There's an Ultra Ball. And there you go. Getting rid of a Vessel and Boss. Is Worker still kind of like the best option for Gholdengo? I remember talking about Gholdengo not needing Worker anymore because Worker was there for Path. But getting rid of things like stadiums like Pokestop and stuff like that for you, and also for, like, let's say if you're playing against an Ancient box, they play obviously Pokestop. So is it actually better just to keep the Gholdengo? So to keep the Worker? Curious about that. But either way, they're probably getting a KO here. And indeed they do. Is it worth priming up Palkia in the hopes that they are forced then to go for their V-Star power? You know what I mean? It might be worth that. Huh? Oh, hello. Please. Yes. Okay. Change of plan, boys. We're going to Irida, and I think we're going to try and KO that Palkia. If I'm honest with you, the Gholdengos are going to be hitting me no matter what. That Palkia, though, that's a bigger threat. So we're going to Irida, get a Kingdra, and probably another Pokegear. I kind of like that. Could also get Counter Catch, but I think Pokegear, just for the flow, trying to keep our support account going, that's probably the right move. So let's see if, again, Prime Catcher really shows its worth in this deck now. Obviously, it will. It's a Guzma, bro. Of course it's going to do it. We have to hit now, of course. There's no way we don't do it. Please. Oh, my God, it's a 180. Oh, Jesus. Okay, everything's going wrong. Bound to happen eventually, eh? Bound to happen eventually. But we do force that V-Star power, which is what I actually want. Except, no, because if they have the free energy on the V-Star power, then they just put 2 on the Palkia, 1 on Greninja, and then just attach to Greninja, so then next turn you have the Moonlight Shuriken, so it doesn't actually prevent too much. But pressure, putting on pressure does magical things sometimes. Sometimes forcing a misplay is better than anything else, right? If it's losing, I'd rather attempt to force a misplay. But in reality, that wasn't what I was attempting. I'm just going with the flow, baby. Right, there's a conceal cards coming in, so they can do the whole play, but they do need the Palkia, man. I'm assuming they would prefer the switch out, though. They're superior. That ain't going to do anything as it stands. Get rid of 2 Cologne here. Recover some energy. They have 1 more draw of that Gholdengo on the bench, but I'm assuming they want that switch before. But if they draw the Gholdengo on the bench, you know they ain't got it. Could also rule the region. You don't want... Pass? Bro, you don't even rule the region? Do something. All right, sweet, mate. Absolutely sweet. Buy us a turn. That gets us another Irida. Oh, yeah. We have bought turns now. I am absolutely scamming. Right. Go for a Kingdra again. And we just make sure we can try and flow this as much as possible because we could seriously catch up. Oh, man, Prime Catcher, I love you. What you're doing for this Kingdra deck is absolutely magical. So long as I hit the World Tides, please. Yes, more like it. 240 there. Gonna need to start getting that Basculegion out soon because it's gonna be taking some Mokos for sure. But that's 2 prizes. Massive 2 prizes. With that be... No shot. Did we just get Kingdra candy off prizes? That is ridiculous. How funny is that, man? That is hilarious. Oh, man. What's funny, though, is our damage output, our power, is actually getting worse as the game continues, weirdly enough. So we really need to find another Irida to just get Basculegion out. I just need the Basculegion. If they identified that quickly... Again, as you can see, a lot of this matchup is shock. It's shock value. It's right. I'm going to shock you. You have no idea what you're playing against, and you're not going to identify. You're going to be caught in that confusion. You're not going to see that the real king is the Basculin, not the Kingdra, because it only gets worse as the game continues. Right, pop in, play you, I guess. It does nothing. I need so... See, look, 9 energy now. It's getting worse. It is getting harder for us to do anything here. I might even start Hydro Splashing. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oh, well, World Tide. We'll get a KO, sure thing. It's free. So I guess I just have to ping here. Unfortunately, that Manaphy is actually preventing me from taking out that Goldengo, which would have been magic. Also, though, bear in mind, as we World Tide, we also thin, meaning we are increasing our odds with every attack of hitting the Basket Legion. So it's fine. Again, really committing to Greninja, I guess, because they don't have anything else to attach to. I think what would be the real... No, I wouldn't say it's a nail in the coffin. I was going to say the nail in the coffin would be a Turo. But even if they Turo here, what we can do is... Well, they'll Turo into this one, right? We'd have to KO this, I guess. Yeah. But no, they just make it rain. And we're going to need a really lucky World Tide here. And some really lucky top decks as well. Bro, just please, I need my Greninja, man. Well, actually, more so I need Basket Legion. But, you know, is what it is. All right, an energy top deck's not what you want to see. A World Tide, which is going to be a very thin one. Please. Oh, okay. It's a KO. It's a KO. Fine. It's fine. And they should identify. They should know what's going on now, right? You should be like, I'm in a bad spot, believe it or not. 2 energy. No, not great. They should sit there and identify that Basket Legion is the real problem here. But if I top deck a counter catcher, do I have enough to actually see myself through here? I think they're going to go for the Basket Legion. Bro, I really should have just grabbed the Basket Legion at some point, right? With the Narita. Now we're troubling. We're troubling. Yep, there's Moonlight Shuriken. Counter catch top deck, please. Please counter catch top deck. Something, anything, please. We should not get an energy in theory. We shouldn't, and we do, of course. So unfortunately now, let's take the L on this one. Didn't go exactly our way, but we took it to the kind of to the wire. That Manaphy actually saving them. A lot of times where I hit and I could have hit the bench, and that Manaphy definitely saved them. But unfortunately, we couldn't do it ourselves. GG. This deck has so many energy that it can't even show the count on the Limitless deck view, as you can see here. You see obviously the 4 Horse, see the 4 Kingdra. Look at the energy. It's got nothing because it just lost track. It is 26 energy, and I absolutely love this deck. If I just want to have a chill and a little bit of a vibe, then you definitely can go for it. If I was to give any suggestions, maybe add a 3rd Basculin and cut the Cycling Road. Maybe cut 1 more energy and add a Rod as well, because once your opponent identifies what's really going on and starts to realize that the actual strength in the deck comes in Basket Legion, eventually coming in and taking a big knockout and also bringing energy back into the deck, serving as a recycle purpose, that's when, you know, they'll start realizing, oh god, this is like kind of a big deal. You could also throw like a high Rod count like Dialga does, but then you're thinning down in energy and things get a bit awkward at times. So it's up to you though. You can obviously just reduce the energy count, but that does decrease the odds of you hitting. So it's a bit of a balancing act, really. But this deck is as real as it gets, man. It's real, bro. It's here, and it's taking 1-hit knockouts for sure. But we'll leave it there. Good fun playing it, but I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. And a huge thank you to the channel members for supporting the channel. If you want to become a member yourself, click the join button down below to see all the perks and all the tiers where you can get exclusive content and the like. But we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for the support, guys. See you later.